the first thing you need to understand is that a motor is pretty much the same thing as a generator.
Right.
If you hook a motor up to a battery, and the motor will just start going.
Right.
If you force the motor in the opposite direction, it will charge the battery.
Okay.
Right? So this motor is being used as a generator.
Okay.
And it's just going to the this is like a little scooter cog right here,
right,
which is being driven by this cassette on the bike. So when you pedal it,
right,
the motor's being turned.
and the battery is down.
There's no battery.
Okay. Okay.
And then so wires come out of the from the motor, and they run all the way up along the bike to the dashboard. And the dashboard just serves a couple of purposes. One is that there's a terminal on the back here to connect the output of the motor to the rest of the system.
Okay.
And then these are just volt and amp meters to tell you how much you're putting out. Right. So if it's not going, you can immediately understand that the reason it's not going is because you're not pedaling hard enough.
Right.
And then whatever work you're doing just comes down this wire off the bike into this basket, which has two things in it. One is a clamp circuit, and one is a supercapacitor. You want the speaker system to have 12 volts of DC all the time. So, and when you're pedaling, you're kind of erratic. You might pedal really, really fast, and you would blow out the speaker system, or you'd pedal too slowly, and it would trail off.
I think that was what happened to me, because I was pedaling too hard and it seemed to shut off.
Well, actually, it won't do that.
Really?
Yeah. Because the clamp circuit, if you give it too much voltage, it detects that and then draws any excess to it inside. These little pieces, I forget what they're called, but they will resist anything above 12 volts DC and just create heat, and that's why they have these big heat sinks on them. And the capacitor is getting charged with the 12 volts that you're putting in it, and it builds up a charge. So if you go under 12 volts for just a fraction of a second or 2 seconds, it will draw energy out of the capacitor and power the system. So the clamp keeps it from going over, and the capacitor keeps it from going under, and it keeps going at 12 volts. This is a blinky LED that we found at the MIT Fleet, and it detects the sound and it blinks along with the music. Maybe here's some music for this one. Nice.